Whether it's his renown as one of the country's greatest military tacticians, the massacre at Fort Pillow, his involvement with the Ku Klux Klan, or the civil and equal rights speeches he gave in his later life, Nathan Bedford Forrest continues to be one of the most controversial figures in our country's history. While the Union garrison at Fort Pillow had outrightly refused an appeal to surrender by Forrest, and Forrest never gave a specific order to wipe out the entire garrison, he lost control of his men. Forrest was quoted as saying it was one of the greatest failures of his life. When Forrest received the news of Lee's surrender in 1865, Forrest surrendered as well. On May 9, 1865, in Gainesville, Alabama, Forrest read his farewell address to the men under his command, enjoining them to submit to the powers that be and aid in restoring peace and establishing law and order throughout the land. Forrest later went on to be associated with the Ku Klux Klan, becoming the first and only Grand Wizard of the organization. But in 1869, Forrest, disagreeing with its increasingly violent tactics, ordered the Klan to disband, stating that it was being perverted from its original honorable and patriotic purposes, becoming injurious instead of subservient to the public peace. Hence it was that General Forrest and other men of the influence in the state, by the exercise of their moral power, began an effort to induce the Klan to disband. Forrest began to speak out publicly against violence against people of color and sought to defend them. After the lynch mob murder of 4 blacks who had been arrested for defending themselves in a brawl at a barbecue, Forrest wrote to the Tennessee Governor John C. Brown in August 1874 and volunteered to help exterminate those men responsible for the continued violence against the blacks, offering to exterminate the white marauders who disgraced their race by this cowardly murder of Negroes. On July 5, 1875, Forrest gave a speech before the Independent Order of Pole Bearers Association, a post-war organization of black Southerners and a predecessor to the NAACP, advocating to improve the economic condition of blacks and to gain equal rights for all citizens. Forrest was the first white speaker invited to one of these events and was warmly received. At this, his last public appearance, he made what the New York Times described as a friendly speech. The following are excerpts from that speech.
This day is a day that is proud to me, having occupied the position that I did for the past 12 years, and having been misunderstood by your race. This is the first opportunity I have had during that time to say I am your friend. I am here, a representative of the Southern people, one more slandered and maligned than any man in the nation. I will say to you and to the colored race that men who bore arms and followed the flag of the Confederacy are, with very few exceptions, your friends. I have an opportunity of saying what I have always felt, that I am your friend, for my interests are your interests, and your interests are my interests. We were born on the same soil, breathe the same air, and live in the same land. Why then can we not live as brothers? I will say that when war broke out, I felt it my duty to stand by my people. When the time came, I did the best I could, and I don't believe I flickered. I came here with the jeers of some white people who think that I am doing wrong. I believe that I can exert some influence, and I do much to assist the people in strengthening fraternal relations, and shall do all in my power to bring about peace. It has always been my motto, to elevate every man, to depress none. I want to elevate you, to take positions in law offices, in stores, on farms, and wherever you are capable of going. We have but one flag, one country. Let us stand together. We may differ in color, but not sentiment. Go to work, be industrious, live honestly, and act truly. And when you are oppressed, I'll come to your relief. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this opportunity you have afforded me to be with you, and to assure you that I am with you in heart and in hand.
2 years later, Forrest reportedly died from acute complications of diabetes at the Memphis home of his brother Jesse on October 29, 1877. His eulogy declared, "Lieutenant General Nathan Bedford Forrest, though dead, yet speaketh. His acts have photographed themselves upon the hearts of thousands and will speak there forever." His remarkably changed views on race were quickly forgotten after his death. In 2017, a statue of Forrest at the Health Sciences Park in Memphis was removed, and then on June 3, 2021, the remains of Forrest and his wife were exhumed from their burial place at the park, where they had been for over a century, in order to be reburied in Columbia, Tennessee. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to see more content like this, be sure to take a shot at the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest BirdDogg content. And if you'd like to support the channel, for a limited time there's exclusive Civil War Diaries merchandise available in the video link below.